Hello, good morning, and welcome back to my show. And I thought today I will discuss something that is very specific to skill sets and how communicative intelligence tries to develop, further enhance the skill sets that you possess at this point in time, and that you need to work on to enhance it in future. See, usually I do follow this very diligently I've been following it for the past 5 to 7 years. And World Economic Forum usually every year comes out with a list of skill sets that's in demand. So usually they interview top executives of top companies across the world and list out a few skill sets and say these are the skill sets that are very much in demand. Likewise, in 2023, they have come out with a list as usual. And they don't just stop with it, but they also say how there is a potential for a particular skill to move on up the ladder in the due course of time. So it's very futuristic, trying to see the demands for such skills across the world. And in this case, like I've just referred to 2023 World Economic Forum skill sets list, and it lists analytical thinking as the topmost skill in demand. Analytical thinking, of course, yes, we need to have this analytical thinking because we need to be very evaluative in our judgments and in our decisions, because like we need to do a thorough analysis of whatever that we do and attend to details and try and make a meaningful decision as to how to progress either in life, in personal life or in professional life. We need to have the skill very importantly. It has been listed as number one, and this happens in a context where human machine collaboration is narrowing and machines are taking over. And in the same report it says that the machines are almost closing in close to 1/3 to 50% of interaction that is happening all over the world. It is going to be much more in future, but anyways, we are in this context, and analytical thinking becomes a very important skill set. And the second skill set that is required is creative thinking. This is very, very important. It's been in the list for quite some time, either in the fourth rank or fifth rank or in the third rank or the second rank. Now it is in the second rank, ranked as very important skill that we need to develop. And I'm happy that resilience, flexibility, and agility has come up as the third very important skill that we need to develop. Resilience refers to our capacity to adapt, having an open mind, being flexible, and being very agile. Agile means very quick, maintaining a speed, at the same time maintaining precision in our decisions and actions. So this is what agility means. So resilience, this is a personal skill as well as a professional skill that we need to possess at the personal level and also at the organization level. Organizations and people should be agile in whatever that they do. In whatever that they do, be flexible and resilient also. They should be quickly able to change course. That is what resilience is about. It's about coping, adapting well to situation. Even amidst challenges and setbacks, you bounce back once again and try to be that you are in a better manner. That is what resilience and agility and flexibility here refers to. And the fourth one is motivation and self-awareness. Motivation and self-awareness. Motivation is very important. We need to have the motivation intact. At the same time, we need to be self-aware. This is something that is at the personal level. We need to be self-aware. Self-awareness is a skill here. So we need to be very reflective, very reflexive in our understanding and approach. And the fifth one is curiosity and continuous learning. Continuous learning becomes a very important factor here. Continuous professional development. I'm an ardent advocate of continuous professional development. So curiosity, to learn more, willingness to learn, willingness to explore, having an open mind to explore, be creative, be curious, and engage in a lifelong learning, because like learning doesn't start and stop at one point in time. It's lifelong. We need to have that capacity built in us to better adapt to other changing conditions. And the the sixth one is technological literacy. Technological literacy. This is becoming very, very important, very crucial at a point where human-machine interaction is narrowing. So technological literacy, having an understanding of core technologies as well as non-core technologies, and trying to understand how things work is something, being literate about it at the personal and professional level is a very important skill set that we need to develop. And the seventh important skill is dependability and attention to detail. Dependability. So you should be in an organization, even in your personal life or professional life, you need to be dependable. People should trust and depend on you, and you should be able to attend to detail. So that is very important skill. Analytical thinking, the founding basis for analytical thinking is attention to detail. Attention to detail, breaking information into different parts, trying to synthesize them, trying to analyze them, and trying to make evaluative judgments and decisions based on that is very important. And the founding basis is attention to detail. Empathy and active listening. This is very, very important. That too happening in a context where human-machine interaction is narrowing. Right, so empathy is trying to put ourselves in other person's point of view or other person's shoes in its practical sense, trying to see the world like the way other person tries to see it, trying to see the situation like the way the other person tries to see it. So it is very important communicative intelligence basis, because like it's when you understand others' point of view, you can try and translate yourself into other person's point of view and see the world that the way that the person is seeing. It's not only stopping here, it's also active listening. You are engaged, we are not hearing, we are listening, actively listening to what people are saying. So communicative intelligence is founded on the base of empathy and active listening. So it's a very engaged communication. So in a way, there is a win-win situation that is created, I would say. Leadership and social influence. We have talked about it in a big way, and leadership and social influence is becoming a very important skill set that everyone should develop. Not only the leaders or the executives, but even persons who are there at the middle level or lower middle level management. They need to have the capacity to influence their team and develop leadership so that they have this very specific skill set to get things done in a very benevolent manner, empathetic and benevolent manner. Quality control becomes a very important tool, particularly in the context where machines are taking over most of the jobs. So quality control, how well the machine is performing, or how well the process is performing, or how well the product is performing. We need to have a very clear understanding of the quality of it, because when it comes to competitive engagement, quality becomes a very important tool. Quality and pricing becomes a very important tool. So with this, I would like to conclude the session by saying that these are the top skills. We'll be discussing about each of the skills in my future episodes, and I just wanted to broad base this and tell you that these are the very important crucial skill sets which will stand the test of time for another maybe 5-10 years. That's all. The shelf life period of the skill set is just 5 to 10 years, I would say, but it doesn't mean that it'll go out of context. It means that it'll become further enhanced and maybe move up the rank of the skill sets that has been enumerated by World Economic Forum. And this is not a cure-all, solve-all solution, but it is something which is a precursor to the kind of skill sets that we need to develop to future-proof ourselves. So keep this in mind, and thank you very much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. And please do share this with your friends so that they also get an understanding. It's just trying to create an awareness. So that people are informed in their decision making, in their career choices. Thank you very much.